All right, guys, it's midday and it's September 1st. All right, let's see what the markets are producing so far. So far, it looks like money is coming into the markets. The market's trying to get ahead of Friday's job report. But let's dive in. So the XPX here, we're looking at the 15-minute charts. We did have a couple of plays that worked out nicely, but the XPX here on the 15-minute charts, we're in this range between 45.31 and 45.16. So hasn't broken out yet. It is tempting, but we're going to be looking for that 45.31 breakup. So more likely, I don't see it breaking today. It's probably going to hold this level. Let's see if it gets ahead maybe tomorrow, but it might stay in a range. I don't think nothing's going to happen till Friday. So, you know, stay frosty on that. Nasdaq on the other end, Nasdaq is a much stronger of the two. It did bounce off this zero, like we said yesterday. Here we go. This is a beautiful textbook entry. So it bounced off the 50-day moving average, off the 15 minutes. So I have all moving averages taken off, and we got a zero bounce there. So I did not take that trade, but that exactly is what we're looking for, and I'll demonstrate to you another stocks that we're looking at that did the exact same thing. Unfortunately for the XPX, we did get this little rally here, but it's just holding, cannot break that resistance level. So we're going to just watch it to the end of the day. So NASDAQ did take off, not tremendously, but it did take off. Russell right here, the Russell 2000. Again, if the news of tapering does come into fruition, basically this will do well because this has the banking sector inside. So it was much stronger. We had the 50-day going flatline, and we did get a little bit of a bounce here, and it did take off. Now it's sitting at today's highs right at 2280. Can it get 2300? Not sure yet. I don't think it's going to go, but anything is possible. But the Nasdaq is much stronger than the rest of the two. And then we have the Russell and the XPX is following. VIX right now is sitting at 1588, so fear is diminishing. Now, let's take a look at the zero bound. So, Google yesterday, the last couple of days, it's just been lingering. And basically, it did the exact same thing that the NDX is doing. So, this is what I'm talking about, a beautiful textbook entry. It was going flatline here at the open. We did open up higher, and basically we had a zero bounce and we took off to the races. So this is an entry that you have to take. It's at 2,900. I did mention in my Telegram that basically for a lotto play, we're going to be looking at Google because Google for the last eight out of the last weeks on Fridays, it has taken off. And I believe that basically with if no taper, right? If the jobs reports comes below expectations, I don't think there will be tapering, and I think tech's going to rally. If the jobs come in at 1 million, I think that we probably will taper, and then you have banks will rally. Goldman Sachs is probably one, and the Russell, maybe XPX. So take a look here, but tech is getting ahead of itself, and Google's off to the races. So that's one. If you took a trade this morning, you're actually very, very happy. You're smiling. Is a great trade to have taken. All right, and it looks like it might be dying down soon, but we did break this 2920 resistance from 2 days ago. Let's see if it can hold it. If it can hold it, keep going. That might be a possibility, but right now you're looking pretty good. We have Amazon. Amazon was one that we took this trade yesterday. I mentioned it in the lunch report yesterday, and basically that trade just worked out like gangbusters. If you took that trade around 34.25, you're sitting around just under 100-point profit margin. So awesome trade. Um, you're looking great. Let's look at Tesla, and it keeps on going. So it's just chugging away. I did mention this here at the other video I did. If we look at the daily charts here, Google looks like it's going to fill in that gap. So it filled in this gap here of 3,500. It's probably going to go next level. I don't see the next level till 35.77. Again, we're at 35.23. The next level is 35.75. Let's say 35.75. So again, if you're in that trade, just you're rocking and rolling, and you're looking pretty good. Congratulations on that. All right. Let's take a look at Tesla. Tesla, there was a reports that came out with something with the some accidents with the automated robotic self-driving system. So I wanted to go this morning. I thought it was going to go. We thought yesterday that this was going to go. Unfortunately, it's staying within the range. It's still pretty strong. This morning, I thought it was going to go, but it's holding. Now the next level right here is the 740. The 740 area is pretty strong. Let's see what happens. It is going sideways. Um, we'll see. So we're above the 726, 740. If it can get beyond 740, it can probably go. It looks like it's brushing off the bad report that they got today. Remember, they're also getting into robotics, something you want to consider. All right, ISRG. We've been setting this up for the last couple of weeks. This thing has a 3-to-1 stock split coming in October. October. I remember I said something different. Is basically all last week when we were pulling back from this beautiful run up. At the close, we were selling. Something has changed this last week, the last couple of days. If you notice, we've been have there's been buying at the close. There's been a lot of buying at the close. So basically, things are changing. We have this level up here of 1061. If that gets taken out, I believe it has a date with 1100. So 1100, we got the MACDs turning. This is a good opportunity to get into the trade. Again, not textbook, but definitely something ideal. If 1061 goes, it's probably going to go. What I think is going to happen, more than likely, I believe that's probably going to 1061 again, come back down, retest, and this is going to retest zero and turn, get a zero bounce and turn back up. So it'll be a nice opportunity to set that trade up and go higher. Remember 3-to-1 stock split, and it's elective surgeries. Uh, Chipotle. Chipotle, we had a nice run up. This thing ran up basically from 1880, our last setup, and up to 1932. And look where it said all everything is telling me the MACDs are going down. This is going down. We broke moving averages. Now it is setting up. It's not just a regular pullback, but we broke this. We hit the low of 1895. Let's see. Let it drop. Let it form a double bottom. Show you a reversal sign. The MACDs are going to turn. Let's see what happens here. But basically, it's not ready yet. Just keep it on the radar and let the trade come to you. Again, what else do we have going? We have Apple. Apple. We set this trade up. Remember, we said 151. If 151 can hold, this thing's going to take off. It looks like it's about to take off. It has news about the heart rate monitor. I think that's being priced in at this moment. A whole bunch of other news is coming out on Apple. But Apple's a slow mover, but it's moving. It's at 154.46. I said it was going to hit probably 155, 160. Let's see if it hits it by the end of the week or next week. But if you're in this trade, again, uh, nice setup. Okay, so this thing can run. What else are we looking at? GameStop. So GameStop again. I thought it was going to go this morning. It looked like it wanted to go. It hit that 231 right at the open, and then sold off. Still looks good. Still looks pretty powerful. But it's just not. It's getting there. It's getting ready. Let's see if it can get beyond that 240 mark. If it's 240, 241, I think it can probably take off. But right now, we're looking good. We're beyond the VWAP levels, and we're beyond this volume profile. So at 215, so that looks pretty good. Let's see if we can close below, above that. AMC again, right at that 47, $48 area. That's a very hard level. Let's see if we can get beyond that. It's not ready yet, but it's getting close. Okay. Obviously, you can see we hit that on GameStop. We hit that 231, and we sold off about 16 points. So keep that in mind. 231, sell off 16. Over here on AMC, we hit that 47.95 area, and we sold off about 3 to 4 points. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right. Let's look at Bitcoin. Let's see where Bitcoin is at. So Bitcoin is just hanging steady. It's not selling off too hard. It's just holding steady. The MACDs are pulling back, so it's telling me that this thing could probably linger. Let's see how low this take. Let it pull back. Let it start turning, and see if it can run up. Ideally, what I would like to see in Bitcoin is come down and go up. Maybe hit the 50-day moving average here at some capacity. Let it come up or come down, and then run up. That'd be amazing entry. Okay, MicroStrategies is again just with Bitcoin. It's having a very volatile day. And Ethereum, like I said yesterday, it's gone. It's going. This is textbook. This is exactly what I want to see with Bitcoin. So right here, the MACDs are turning. It's telling me that this is about to turn. We have a beautiful, beautiful flag pattern, and it's broken out to the races. So again, good job on Ethereum if you got it, because that just took off. So again, volume is looking good, and yeah, that's all we have right now. Let's go get it. I did mention a couple of things in my Telegram that basically a couple of lotto plays regarding Goldman Sachs and Google for Friday. Again, I think that we're heading into September. Remember, we have XPX Roll Week starting on September 9th, going to the 17th. So expect a lot of volatility. Also, we have OPEX expiration. So a lot of volatility there. No matter what happens on Friday, we're going to have a major, major move in the market, either up or down, and it probably more than likely will continue into Tuesday. Remember, Monday the market's closed. Um, all right, guys, enjoy. I This will be my last podcast. I'll come back and see you guys on Tuesday. On Tuesday, I'll continue this. I'm going to take a long extended weekend. Good luck and go get it, guys.